shut the fuck up and eat it. Eat it. Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking...
He's good. He knows every aspect of this game. But my grandpa put all his gaming knowledge, his whole heart, into assembling this deck. I have to believe that it holds some secret strategy. This card is useless.
Fuck Chill Murray detractor content.
Yo, what up? It's your boy. Man, today's video is gonna be a really quick one. At least this video. I have a bunch of editing I'm doing. Man, our boy Phil, his brain has been totally broken since being validated by Kino Casino of all his crimes and schemes and dalliances. So, you know, the begging has gotten worse. The guilt tripping has gotten worse, bro. And lately, the last week or two, Phil's been trying to play the, oh, my neck and my back. It hurts so bad, you know, like, oh, my neck. But then you'll see him, like, wave his arms everywhere in T and Y pose, you know. He's full of shit. So I just thought we'd spend this time together to call that out, get a couple chuckles, and we'll hop out of here. The shit's actually funny, man. You could tell Phil's full of shit, and he's lying about his back hurting and having, like, debilitating back pain, especially if you know what that crap looks like, you know? So Phil buys pretty much a prop to sell the lie that his back hurts. I thought this was funny as hell. So yeah, let's get into it. You already know what to do if you fuck with your boy, you like the video, man. Alright.
Alright. So, let's start at the beginning. Let's talk about my neck. As you guys know, it was about 1 week ago when I told you guys, man, I was sleeping and I guess I must have wrenched my neck in my sleep and did something to really hurt it. And I told you the story about how over like 12, 13 years ago, one day I'm in the doorway of my bathroom back when I lived in a condo in Connecticut. And I just twist my head the wrong way. And I get incredibly bad shooting pain going all the way down my neck, through my shoulder, all the way down the back of my arm, into the forearm, into my thumb. And I lost feeling in my thumb. And I literally could not feel my thumb for 2 months. It was that bad. 2 months of numbness, pain, and nerve problems. Now, this is because basically I have, a chronic condition with my spine that's getting worse as I get older. There's nothing I can really do about it. It's hereditary. My dad also has it, and he's much older than me, and he's getting tons of problems now in his old age, and it sucks because it means that's what I'm in store for. So, a week ago, I did something in my sleep. I wake up, and I've got, again, this shooting nerve pain. Now, the good news is, I didn't do it so badly that my forearm and thumb are affected. They're not. My actual hands and, my arms are okay. But I just got this ongoing shooting pain, a tightness, and just discomfort in my shoulder and neck that isn't going away. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's way worse, and it all depends on what's going on. Over the course of this last week, I tried mitigating it. I tried doing things. Nothing was working. Okay. In fact, I felt like after the marathon on Friday, I went to sleep. And when I woke up on Saturday morning, my day off, it was the worst it's been all week. It was incredible nerve pain all day long, ongoing. And I just basically had to phase it out. I'm a little lucky in this regard. Why? Because I used to have a debilitating back injury between my L4, L5 vertebrae. I had a severely herniated disc in my 20s. And it was incredible pain and numbness for about, if I think about the time period, it was probably from my late 20s, so probably around the time that I was like 25, 26, all the way through, probably until like maybe 7, 8 years ago. So this was ongoing for, the greater part of a decade. So I was used to that level of pain. I'm used to having ongoing shooting nerve pain, and I've just learned to phase it out. So right now, God, I can't work, I can't do anything, but I'm actually used to it. And I know that's sad, but I'm just desensitized to this kind of pain because I've had it for so long. So it's just not that big of a deal for me. I just try not to think about it. And quite honestly, if I keep myself busy with stuff, I don't even think about it and it doesn't really affect me. Okay. But the problem has been that there's things that I've wanted to do this week. For example, I want to play Call of Duty on mouse and keyboard. And mouse and keyboard means that I got to have my hands and arms up to play. And that's going to put stress on my shoulder and neck muscles. And I don't know if I want to do that with my back hurting me so much.
Like, bro, you already know Phil is just full of it. Especially if you've seen Phil play Street Fighter the night before he did this podcast. He sure the fuck doesn't look like somebody with a bad nerve, back damage thing going on. What, dude? Like, bro, he's totally lying. He's such a bad faker, fibber, and liar, you know, and just actor overall. Like, bruh, cartoons like King of the Hill are better at showing what back pain and neck pain, what that crap looks like in real life. Like, what the hell? And hey, man, if that isn't enough to convince you that our boy Phil is just full of shit, don't take my stupid ass word for it, right? I'm just like some stoned out black guy VTuber. I'm stupid as shit. How about you take the word from a couple of white doctors?
The first test that we like to do is called, why don't you go ahead and stand up, Brad? And we're gonna go ahead and just put, all I do to the person is I put some gentle pressure on the head. Now this is for back pain. So this, you know, I'm seeing Brad for back pain. He's been acting a little strange. So I go ahead and I push down on his head really lightly. There's no way that even put pressure on his neck, to be honest with you. And yeah, your reaction, Brad? Yeah, oh, it hurt my back. Right. So the second test that's similar to that is you're gonna put your hands on your sides, down on your legs, and you're gonna want them to kind of twist from the knees. And as you see from this, there's actually no stress on the back whatsoever because the back's moving like a log or a rotation.
The arms are acting like two splints.
Right.
So that's, yeah, so it's all my motions for my ankle and my knees.
So there's no stress on the back at all, and if this increases their pain, again, it's a possible sign. Lay down flat on your back, Brad. A lot of people know that this is the test for back pain, for a sciatic nerve. You bring the leg up and then you bring the foot forward and they'll have increased pain with that. So that's fine. If Brad has that, it hurts.
Oh, pain here.
Yeah, going down my leg. But then later on when I'm treating him, I'll have Brad sit up and I'll do it in the seated position, not even saying anything to him. I'll just bring the leg up like this. And
no
he doesn't,
problem.
Yeah, he has no pain.
Yeah, and scratch my foot a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if he had it laying down, he should also have it seated. Now, otherwise, that's not inconsistent. And again, there's an issue going on here.
Yeah, so stupid. Phil's full of shit, man. And he's just doing this to get like little sympathy butts because he could tell the money is declining, right? So yeah, he pulls out this stupid fucking pillow like a prop. He's like a prop comic, bro. He pulls out this pillow that he just wasted money on Amazon to sell the lie, you know? Whoa, why is my arm doing that? To sell the lie that his neck is just in so much pain. He's doing everything in his power besides going to the doctor and trying to get medications and trying to get it actually fixed, you know? Oh, I got this pillow. Oh my God, I can't stand this motherfucker.
End up hurting it worse. I don't know what's going to happen. But what sucks is Call of Duty's been a great part of the rotation. You guys have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Ever since I started playing on mouse and keyboard about a month ago, it's been great. Like, I'm doing better and better. And now I've gotten good with all kinds of different weapons that previously I hadn't used. You know, now we're using an Uzi and powering it up after that. I think I want to try sniping. So I don't want to have now a game get completely removed from rotation because of this stupid injury that I have. So basically, what I did, I had to do something. Okay, I had to do something. I couldn't just keep ignoring it and hoping it was going to get better or go away. So I ordered a specialty pillow. All right, this pillow is designed specifically for people who have neck, back, and shoulder issues. It has multiple positions that you can use to sleep on it to give you support that you need so that when you're sleeping, you stay in place and don't move so much so that you can get the proper support and you don't end up wrenching yourself in your sleep. Okay? So, here it is. Thought I wasn't going to have show and tell, you're out of your mind. This is the special, I think it's called osteo pillow. So it's for, I forget the scientific word. It's osteo something. Osteopathy, osteo something. It has to do, so this is the thing. It's a big beast of a pillow. It's made of memory foam, but it's also a breathable material. And it has two positions, essentially. If you're a side sleeper, okay, you put your head here sideways like this, okay, and you keep your shoulder into this crevice here. And basically, this gives you support in your sleep so you don't move around and you don't move your head or neck. Now, let me tell you, I had tried to sleep on my normal pillow in that position the night before, and I had excruciating pain. Last night, I slept in that very position on this pillow, and I had zero pain, and I stayed completely still in my entire night of sleep. I never wanted to move. It was comfortable as heck. Okay? Back, you put your head there, just like this, and now you have perfect shoulder and back support. And again, when you're there comfortable just laying like that, this is the natural position your neck's supposed to be in, and you have no desire to move around. You just stay comfy on the pillow like that. So this is a really good pillow, but I got to get used to sleeping on it. I've only slept on it once so far, and I really liked the experience. And I can tell you, at the very least, I didn't hurt my neck further. You know, I didn't move and toss and twist in my sleep and wake up in a weird position and end up in even more pain. So that's a great thing. Now, how am I feeling today? Not great. I still got it, and if I move the wrong way, I still get to shoot it. I cannot, once again, I still can't lean my head this way. I could turn it this way. I can lean it kind of forward and back. If I do too far forward, there it is. There's the pain right there. If I lean it too far back, there it is. There's the pain there right there. So I could go like a little bit of limited movement up and down to nod, and I could do some twisting, but I cannot lean my head to the right at all. If I do, it pinches the nerve. So it might take a long time. Like I said, it took me 2 months to recover from that serious neck pain that I had, 12 years ago. I very well might be in that situation again. I hope not. It is what it is. It sucks. It's just reality. And I got to deal with it. But I'm just trying to relay it to you that, number one, this happens as you get older. Get ready. Because as you get older, you're going to get all kinds of problems. If you're heavy, meaning you're overweight, you're going to have issues with your knees, your ankles, your back. If you just have problems with your joints, you're going to have things, arthritis, things like this. This sucks. And there's nothing you can really do about it once you have it. You're just stuck with it and you got to deal with it. So,
Nah, bro. If Phil was actually in so much neck and back pain, right? Like, so many people that I know and some of you guys know and some of you guys might be suffering through. You could tell Phil's just lying. Because just back and neck pain, it makes some people want to kill themselves. It's that bad, bro. It's that bad. And Phil isn't anywhere close to that. Like, he just isn't, bro. He's sitting here moving his arms. He's able to bend over and do all this shit. Like, he's not in pain, man. He just isn't. And it's annoying hearing him, treat the age of 40 as if you're, 80. As you get older, everything just gets worse and worse. Yeah, if you're, unhealthy, you don't go to the doctor, you don't try to, look after your health and your body, I don't know. Phil's just like a lazy con artist, bro. And he's just lying. This is the stupidest shit, I swear to God. And of course, Phil gets called out for how full of shit he sounds, I'm in so much neck pain, and all I'm gonna do is buy a pillow. I'm not gonna go to a doctor, a chiropractor, or try to see if I can actually get an expert about back and neck injuries and pain to actually help me. Nope. You know, and he gets called out for it. And watch this fucking rant he goes on, dude.
Bought the pillow. Hopefully this is gonna help, you know, moving forward. And tonight, I have Call of Duty on the schedule. All right. So tonight, I like to attempt to play it. I just don't know how it's gonna go. I'm just being honest. Like, I want to play it tonight, but we got to see how my neck and back feels when I go to play it. I just don't know how it's gonna work. I hope it works fine and I can play and we don't have a lot of problems. But it is a limitation of me and my body. It's not something that I caused. It's not really something that I can cure. It just sucks. It's an ongoing thing, right? And, you know, it's hilarious because people say stuff like, oh, there's a lot you can do. You can do healthy eating and exercise and therapy and massages and this and that. I love people who, number one, are know-it-alls and think that they know better than people who actually have the conditions. That's number one, the thing I think is funny as shit. Even think that they know better than the person who's had the condition for over a decade. That's number one. Number two, I love people who say there's a lot you can do, and then they literally spew out a laundry list of shit that isn't stuff that you can realistically do. Eat healthy. I do eat healthy. I've dramatically improved my diet in the last 5 to 10 years. To show you what I got. I got 2 seafood-themed tacos, although they look like they're gonna be incredibly messy. The left-hand side there is a fish taco, which has tartar sauce, lettuce and tomato, and like white fish. And then on the right side, it's a shrimp taco, which is shrimp and rice, and I don't know what else. So they're both large, soft shell tacos. Then I got a giant burrito. This is their giant chicken fajita burrito. Look at the size of that. That's huge. It's a ginormous burrito. I think it's supposed to have like lettuce, tomato, cheese, sour cream, rice maybe. I'm not even sure, but it has a lot, and it's supposed to be like a chicken fajita in a burrito. And there's fantasy land, and then there's reality. And some people like to live in fantasy land and think that you can magically just make all health issues go away. That's not true. I am here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, as a realist, I want you to understand something. It doesn't matter how much you exercise. It doesn't matter how healthy you eat. It doesn't matter how many stretches you do, how many doctor appointments you go to, how many injections you get, how many medications you take. You're gonna have medical issues, and you better just learn to deal with them psychologically and physically, because if you don't, you're gonna be a fucking bumbling mess, crybabying about it for the rest of your life, instead of learning how to just say, okay, I'll just deal with it and move on. All these things that these people say, oh, you could do this, you could do this. Or you could just live with it because you can't cure everything. You might want to believe that. You might want to think that life is rainbows and unicorns and everything is magically curable. It's not. I've had these conditions for over 20 years. I will have them for the rest of my life. I've come to terms with that. So I don't need to run to the fucking doctor every time that I accidentally pinch the nerve in my neck. But maybe you do because you're a sissy and you think that some doctor is magically going to cure every problem you have. And you think that you have the crazy health solution to every problem. You don't. You're an idiot. If you sit on someone's stream and you're trying to be an armchair doctor, you're a moron.
That's a pretty hypocritical thing to say, bro. You're gonna yell at people and rant at them for merely giving you suggestions, right? That would actually help your back. But no, Phil's so narcissistic and stubborn, and he's lying. He's lying, bro. And he wants to maintain his little narrative that, oh, my neck hurts and it's never gonna get better, so you need to just give me money. So he's gonna pretend like he's a doctor. He's the one being a fucking armchair goddamn doctor telling you what will and won't work. He's literally telling you pretty much right now, if you suffer from debilitating back or neck injuries and pain, sometimes you can't do anything about it. Don't do anything. Just spend a bunch of money on Amazon and beg people for even more money to make up the cost. Like, this is so dumb, bro. Phil's such an idiot, man. All right, I'm out of here. Phil's full of shit. I swear, everything about his content has just gotten worse post Kino Casino. I have better things to do at my time, like getting high and listening to old Alex Jones rants, relaxing on the couch. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you guys later, man.
You know what? I will go to hell before I sit here and I watch this country and the world turned over to these savages. I'm done, I'm pissed, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. You Satanists want to sacrifice the West. You want to kill the beautiful goddess that is the West. You people are enemies, and we're going to get your asses, and we know what you're up to, and we're coming for you. So I've had enough of these people. Okay, so I've been containing this for the last week. That's why I've been in here sweating, getting pissed, because I can't handle it no more.